By the end of this video, I'm going to turn a Skoda Paglu into a Renault Duster fan.
बंदर क्या जाने अदरक का स्वाद because literally a bundar is smarter than Divij because when it comes to performance the Skoda Kushaq is second to none. In the past even France has bowed down to Germany and when it comes to performance they always will. Although this is Czech Republican but yeah, I mean whatever, just to make the joke, right?
The first time I drove the Duster was in March when I went for its launch in Dehradun. And as soon as I drove this car, I knew that this car is special. You know, this is not like the other boring cars in its segment. This car was really fun to drive. And I knew one thing, every other car owner in this segment is gonna agree with me that the Duster is the best driving car. The 1.3 turbocharged engine jointly produced with Mercedes does one thing very surprising. It pulls, and it really pulls. The mid-range in this car is extremely strong and that just makes you want to push this car all the time, be it on highways or the corners. Talking about the suspensions, the steering, the chassis, everything just feels so confident. And you see that I knew that everybody will agree with me except this one Prajati called Skoda Paglus. Hello Soham.
Hi mere veere, and you're absolutely right. That's because, well, the Creta guys are at Karol Bagh trying to modify their Creta. The Sierra guys are stuck at the service center and the Grand Vitara guys, well, they don't even want to talk to us because they know they're going to lose. Whereas in the Kushaq, I get a 150 horsepower 1.5 TSI. I get a slick shifting 7-speed DSG gearbox and driving dynamics which put literally each and every other car in this segment to shame.
Wow Soham, you know how to read a brochure. लेकिन तेरे को पता है डस्टर के लिए डस्टर का नाम ही काफी है एंड आई एम प्रीटी श्योर बाय द एंड ऑफ दिस वीडियो तू खुद ही बोलेगा कि तू अपने खुद के पैसों से डस्टर खरीदेगा और अगर तू नहीं करा मैं पूरे ऑफिस के अंदर लड्डू बांटूंगा
देख चितले बंदूक है भाई
डन
Before anything, I wanted to check out the interior of the Duster since that is where we spend the most amount of time in a car.
So what do you think about the interior?
I have to say, very impressive. I don't think any other car in this segment has come so close to the Kushaq when it comes to build quality especially. This car is really good. Let me tell you a couple of things that I like. Tactile buttons for the aircon first and foremost. Even the Kushaq doesn't get it. Very annoying to use in this car. Super easy to use in this car. Love it. Screens very crisp. And overall build quality and just the design minimalist, and it's not giving you features that you're never going to use. So it's very functional in that way.
And उस मामले में दोनों cars are very same because both of the cars I feel get features that you are actually going to use, very sensible features. And I feel this time Renault has gone ahead and thought really about the consumer. The ventilated seats of this car actually work, unlike I feel the
Kushaq's ventilated seats are not the best. I love the double flat bottom steering, looks really sporty. Let me tell you some things that I don't like. Yeah, this stitching, it looks really cheap. And this Duster is like little bit off center over here compared to the stitching. And this carbon fiber trim also doesn't really suit the car. But apart from that, I think it's a banger of a car, bro. Yeah, and it's much more spacious than the Kushaq. It's very roomy, very airy.
It's almost as big, as long as the Sierra. It has to be big.
Yeah, and of course you get a massive panoramic sunroof. So
अब गाड़ी भी तो बेचनी है भाई, ब्रांड को तो देना ही पड़ेगा. उसमें चलें?
चलो, let's go. So how does it finally feel to sit in a proper premium product?
थोड़ा boring है because this car is supposed to be a fast or performance car or whatever. But इंटीरियर से उतनी ज़्यादा वाइब आ नहीं रही है. आई थिंक डस्टर से बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी वाइब आती है, स्पेशली बिकॉज द टिल्टेड टूवर्ड्स द ड्राइवर एंड रात को व्हेन यू टर्न ऑन द पर्सोना व्हिच इज बेसिकली द स्पोर्ट्स मोड, देन द होल केबिन टर्न्स ऑन रेड. इसमें इज टू मच सोफिस्टिकेशन
which I like. And let me tell you one thing where it's definitely better is the graphics of both the screens are fairly similar, but this cluster, it is 10 times easier to read than the one in the Duster. You get proper dials in this and the dials look really nice. The colors are great. And yeah, even this UI has been updated a little bit. You get a whole bunch of stuff.
ये apps वगैरह भी देने लग गए हैं, वहाँ वो उसमें भी आती हैं.
Yeah. You also get ventilated seats, but they're not as good as the one in the Duster.
Bro, but one thing. This is too much creaking noises. भाई Skoda की तो build quality अच्छी थी ना.
भाई रुक, मैं तेरे डस्टर से भी आवाज निकालता हूँ भाई. हर गाड़ी से आवाज निकलती है.
भाई but इसमें थोड़ी ज्यादा है, but otherwise decent cabin only, bro.
Yes, I don't like the aircon controls.
Yeah.
Slider and the touch sensitive stuff. No, just give us nice knobs or buttons or something.
I think it's time Skoda
But-
gives that back.
Yeah, but I like the seats in this car more. The Duster has super wide seats which are very comfy, but I think so this has a little bit of a bucket seat kind of vibe going on. And this is the Monte Carlo variant, so you know it's these red maroonish accents, some red stitching on the seats, and overall, if you ask me, I would still go for this interior because well, I have one Kushaq and I really like it, but I can see why people would choose the Duster over this as well. And of course, don't forget the panoramic sunroof.
Yeah, solid car. Nothing much to complain.
Yep. The interior of your car is where you spend the most amount of time. And for us, we take cars to remote locations where there's dirt, mud, and other contaminants. All of that dirt, dust slowly starts coming inside and makes your interior look dirty and faded. That's why after every shoot, we use Prismax's Interior Revive and Interior Scrub to make sure that the interior looks like it's brand new. The process is fairly simple. Choose the area you want to apply it on, give it a quick wipe, take your interior scrub, put 3 to 4 drops of Interior Revive, and then just gently apply it on the area that you want to be polished. Let the solution rest for a minute or so, and once it's done, give it a quick wipe to remove any excess. For other awesome DIY detailing products, check out Prismax. Back to the video. Let me tell you a couple of things that I like about the way the Duster looks. First and foremost, when you put both of these cars side to side, you can actually see that the Duster looks more like an SUV compared to the Kushaq. The Kushaq is a little bit of a hatchback kind of car, but the Duster has big presence. What I don't like are these blacked out wheels, kind of take away some of the charm that the Duster has, but the front end looks really mean and aggro, and the proportions from the side as well look really nice. But my main problem is over here at the rear. These taillights just don't work for me, and I feel it looks kind of odd from the rear end. But apart from that, it looks really butch, it looks really aggressive. Big thumbs up.
See, for me, the choice is pretty clear. If you want an SUV, choose the Duster. If you want a raised hatchback, go for the Kushaq. Well, I get the appeal of the Kushaq as well. It's simple, not a lot of things are going on. Well, just like Skoda says, looks simply clever. And if you talk about this particular version, this one is the Monte Carlo version, and it has got machine cut alloy wheels, which look pretty nice, definitely better than the Duster ones. And overall, we have been seeing this design for quite a few years now. It has received a facelift, but to each his own. So Soham, are you trying to say that whatever the Duster can do, your Kushaq can do as well?
I think so.
Soham, buddy, see, this is an SUV.
अच्छा.
This is an hatchback.
Oh.
तो कंपैरिजन नहीं है.
अच्छा.
ठीक है, इसी को टेस्ट करने के लिए हम जो है अपनी गाड़ियां इस गड्ढे में डालेंगे. ठीक है?
ठीक है.
ठीक है.
डाल ना तू पहले. अरे तेरी SUV है भाई, मैं मान रहा हूँ कि मेरी रेस
तो चली जाएगी भाई, बट अगर तेरी गाड़ी अटक गई तो तेरी रिकवर नहीं कर पाएगी ना मेरी गाड़ी.
अरे तू टेंशन मत ले भाई, अपने पास वो सेलेरियो है वहाँ पे, वो खींच देगी तेरे को बाहर.
चलो ठीक है, मैं डालता हूँ.
डाल. उड़ देगा साले तेरा बम्पर. नीचे ले. रिवर्स ले. नहीं 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 नहीं
नहीं जाएगी इधर, इस साइड इधर घसेगी.
ये ऐसे ही घसा है उन्होंने इधर.
हाँ भाई. जा जा, हो गया हो गया.
धीरे 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 धीरे.
भाई, अबे भाई निकलवाना है इसको. हाँ? क्या हो गया? फट गई? भाई देखो गाड़ी अच्छी है. The ground clearance really helps.
अच्छा 24 mm.
But from what
my experiences here. What I would suggest is कि दोनों गाड़ियों को ऑफ रोडिंग मत ही लेके जाओ, क्योंकि डस्टर में अगर 5,000 का नुकसान होगा तो कुशैक में 10,000 का होगा।
हाँ, तो मैं जैसे तेरे को बोला था, दोनों में ऑल व्हील ड्राइव नहीं है, दोनों एसयूवी भी नहीं है प्रॉपर, चुपचाप सॉफ्ट रोडिंग में लगा कर क्या पत्थर नहीं हटाता था ना भाई, पूरा बम्पर निकल जाता था। वो जिगविल जार ने भी वही करा और घस दिए वहां पे।
तो भाई
See, I walked so you could run. सोच अगर मैंने ना करा होता तो सीधा अपनी तूने कुशैक डाल
तो
दी थी।
एक ही असली एसयूवी है, वो है वो असली है भाई।
हलू
ये हो गया भाई। तो भाई अगर ये करे, देखो चलो डस्टर रियल एसयूवी है, मेरा स्किल इशू था। Before I got behind the wheel of the Duster, I wanted David to drive the Kushaq and feel what actual German engineering felt like.
first things first, let's talk about the DCT.
DSG, not DCT.
Potato. But yeah, talking
GLS 63 AMG.
crazy.
Sorry, got distracted.
No worries. I was saying that the DSG in this car, absolutely amazing. Easily one of the best in the segment. I was using the paddle shifters while coming uphill. They are just so connected, man. They're really impressive. You know, having this much feel in paddle shifters is something that you barely get. Talking about Sierra, the scam that the paddle shifters in the Sierra is, this one just feels out of the world. Even though engine feels very comfortable while pushing into the 3-digit speeds. Even when you're cruising in the third gear at 110, 120, the engine doesn't feel like it's giving up at all. Although I feel that's where the 1.3, the smaller engine in the Duster, kind of starts to, you know, show its weight.
Yes.
So it's not that, it doesn't feel that powerful.
Yeah.
The car does feel a little more precise than the Duster. Although one thing that I would have really liked is that steering could have been a little heavier. It doesn't feel very connected. Yes, at high speeds, it kind of weighs up a little. But then again, thoda aur weight hota to it would have been really fun. And that weight is there in the Duster. From the inside, that car doesn't give that sporty feel. Otherwise, amazing engine, man. I would agree that, you know, it's a notch above Duster when it comes to performance in terms of everything. You know, the suspensions are a little stiffer, so definitely that helps. You know, the DSG is great. The engine is damn on point, man.
Yeah. And I think you can justify the 2 lakh rupees extra which you're paying for this car over the Duster when you come to a road like this. This is where you feel that difference in the way the car is set up. The stiffer suspensions might be a little bit more uncomfortable than the ones in the Duster, but when you come to a road like this and you start driving it in a spirited manner, that's where you feel the difference.
See, I mean, I agree this car is better in the corners. लेकिन यार अपने cities में corners से ज़्यादा गड्ढे हैं.
That's true.
है ना? और जब भी, you know, because the suspensions are stiff, whenever you're taking it through that small pothole and वो suspension में से थड की आवाज़ आती है, भाई 2 मिनट के लिए फटती है कि भाई थोड़ा सा भी मोटा भी लाएगा. But otherwise, talking about the feel of the overall car, it is just slightly better than a Duster.
Let's hop into the Duster.
Sure. So what do you think about the new Duster?
Honestly, very impressed. I did not expect this car to be this good. Let's start off with some of the good stuff. This engine is great, this 1.3 turbo. It's taken from, or it's been jointly developed with Mercedes-Benz, so it feels like an international product. The power is good, the torque curve is good. You can just ride on the mid-range of the engine. So, you know, very good car to drive on the highways. Suspension, very comfortable, especially when you compare it to the Kushaq. Of course, the trade-off is that the handling is not as good as the Kushaq, but for Indian roads, for Indian conditions, I think that trade-off is justifiable. And yeah, I mean, it's just a very nice car. You have good ventilated seats, lovely screens in front of you, although this cluster is a little bit annoying. But apart from that, this car is great to drive. and it's a very close fight between these two.
Yeah, I will agree that this car does have more turbo lag than the Kushaqs.
Yes.
But after you hit the 2500 RPM mark, the engine just pulls and pulls.
100%.
Right. And the
And-
suspensions, I think they really, really complement this car.
For
and you know,
sure.
that's something that's missing in the Kushaq, especially on the roads that we have here.
Yes.
You know, all the pothole filled roads.
This car, like you said, perfect for our Indian roads. It does
Yeah.
not disappoint at all. And the turbo lag thing that you were saying about is most noticeable in first gear.
Yeah.
You need to give extra throttle. And coming to that, I think this manual gearbox is not meant to be paired with this engine. So if you're getting a Duster, I would highly recommend you to get the automatic, because
Yeah.
I think so with
It
an
hides
automatic
the turbo lag,
it
no?
will hide the turbo lag better, and
Yeah.
I think so it's just better for this car in general, because
Mm-hmm.
I was just doing some research on this car. This is basically a GLA 200. It's basically a GLA 200,
Technically,
same
yeah.
engine. You get a dual clutch as well in this car, if I'm not wrong. I mean, you're getting a Mercedes for literally half the price, less than half the price. This car is genuinely massive.
Yeah.
The Kushaq feels compact. It feels like the car is wrapped around you, whereas
Yeah.
I mean, in this car you can feel the size of it. It's
Yeah.
spacious and roomy inside, and when you're going down the road, especially with that big ass bonnet in front of
Yeah.
you, yeah, this car you can feel the presence of it. It's pretty big. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing to complain about. Renault is really trying to make an effort to, you know, kind of make their mark again in India, because the first Duster killed it and basically started the segment of what now is the Kushaq, Creta, whatever else is in that segment. And the OG is back, and I think so it's come back with a bang. I think there is a comeback story on the horizon.
Let's just not fight on the first or second, but the top two positions do go to the Duster and Kushaq when it comes to outright performance.
Yes, performance-wise, I do agree. I think the Creta N-Line, if you can consider it in the same segment because it's a little bit more expensive, is very, very close to these two cars. But I think so Creta N-Line, Duster 1.3 and Kushaq 1.5, very close matchup. And at the end of the day, I think that it totally comes down to your personal preference as to what do you want out of a vehicle. And for my conclusion, I think I'll have to kick you out. Get out.
Yeah, actually,
Get out.
I want you to
Get out.
you know,
Get out. Go sit in the
Jaro.
car, which is better. It's right behind us. So how about you go sit in that? So, would I choose the Duster or the Kushaq? That is a very difficult question, because for the last couple of days I've been driving the Duster on a daily basis, and I own a Kushaq 1 liter as well. And the comparison is closer than I thought it would be, because I absolutely love the Kushaq. I think it's a great family car, especially for my family. But the Duster came along and it has rewired my brain in a way that I can't really explain, because no other crossover SUV has been able to do that. Because even though the Kushaq might be the better driving car by 15 or 20%, who is actually buying a crossover SUV for the way it drives at the limit? And the Duster, well, it covers a broader spectrum of things. It's bigger, it has a little bit more features like struts for the hood or an automatic tailgate, you know, a couple of things here and there. So, I mean, if I had to choose one,